Welcome back to the mill, guys, and thank you for tuning in. In the last video you guys saw us build the second door and put a metal skin on the first one. Today in this video we're gonna put a skin onto the second door, build our overlaps for the doors, and then start painting them. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get to it.
If you read the instructions there somewhere, it'll probably tell you what size wire.
Okay.
Okay guys, that's going to be the end of it for today. We finally got all the doors welded together and primed. Tomorrow morning we'll come back out and paint them black and get ready to hang them. Okay guys, welcome back to the mill. It's about 8:30. Matthew and I didn't get out of here till 10 o'clock last night. We set a goal to finish these doors and get them painted because I got a customer job that has to go out today. I promised the guy we'd have it done. Good customer. He needs some more 1x10s planed and edged. He's going to use them in his bedroom in his house, trying to finish his house up. So this had to get done. I was hoping to get it painted black, be ready to move them this morning, but we didn't get that far. But we did get them painted in primer. So I'm going to mix up some black paint and paint them. And we're actually going to set the planer up outside, run those boards, and then by then it'll be dry enough. We come back through and run them through the edger. We're going to make do, and we'll try to move them out of here tomorrow. I will tell you, this build has went on a little longer than expected. I was hoping to be painting them at 3 days, but we're painting them at the end of 4 days. And all in all, it's still not bad. When we get done, I'll go through and do a cost analysis on what it costs to build these doors versus buying them. It's still going to be a great savings by far, but I'll add up the bills and we'll go over that total. But this is not the kind of video I really want to do because there's so much time lapse. I mean, Matthew and I have got at least 40 hours in these doors already, not including any of the prep work and getting everything lined up. But we're getting there. Let me show you what I did on my hinges.
I bought this part from Amazon. You know, come with the quarter inch steel hinge with the bolt and this piece, and then I made the 8x8 quarter-inch plate. Got 5 holes drilled in it. Now let me tell you what I run into unexpectedly. This is a little cheap bushings. I mean, they're god-awful cheap. When I put them together and I put my bracket on here, this bracket just flop, 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 flop. It was horrible. So what I ended up doing, if you can see under there with enough light, it's hard to tell, but this seam right here was just cold rolled. I ended up having Matthew go and weld every one of the seams where they had rolled it to stabilize it, because I knew it wouldn't hold together with weight. And then I actually took 1/2 inch copper water pipe and a bolt, and I drove that piece of copper in here, and then I reamed it out with a 1/2 inch bit, and I got my tolerance down to, you know, a few thousandths of flopping, which is acceptable for this. But you know, we're not going to speak ill of any country, but there's places around the world that shouldn't be making products, and we as Americans shouldn't be buying their junk. We can make better products, but when you go to look, you know, we can all say buy American, whatever. When you go to look for these products, they're not readily available. This is what you can find, and you either got to deal with it, modify it, or repair it, you know, before you can even use it. Enough said on that. I'll get on a rampage there. You know, we can make better products, and these companies that are selling this crap in America can buy better products. Anyway, let's move on. I didn't show you the paint yesterday. I don't know if we videoed any paint and primer last night. It was so late. We were just trying to get done. What I got here is just a cheap Tractor Supply paint, which, you know, it's not cheap, but comparison to like automotive paint, yeah, it is cheap. I think it was $59 for the paint, $69 for the primer. I used less than 1/2 gallon of primer, so when we get the doors hung, we're going to prime the inside of them, so we'll use up some more of that. We're going with a gloss black. I got a reason for that. We'll go over that at a later date, but I'm going to mix up some paint this morning and try to spray some, get this done so we can go back to work. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been a long video series. I'm ready to be done with it, and I'm sure you're all too. I want to go back to what this channel's about, you know, sawmilling and wood kilning, but we got to get this kiln built so we can actually do some kiln drying. So let's get with it. For you guys that's never seen one of these, it's called a homemade wood paddle, wood stick, whatever you want to call it. It works pretty good for what we're going to use it for. If I don't break the end of it off. Motivator. What are you doing, man? Come down here and say hi to everybody. Yeah. Good morning. I did start out yesterday by turning this paint can upside down, giving time for the solids to move. Makes it a lot easier if you remember it a day ahead of time. This paint's too thin or too thick to spray, so we'll be reducing it down a little paint there. Now, get out of the trash. You know better. Now I gotta go back to the house because there's less paint done up there. I'll be right back. Come on, Vader. Let's go get it. Okay, I'm back. Hard to spray if you don't bring the gun. Okay guys, we're back. I'm gonna end this video up here. It turned out to be more than we bargained for, but we got it. Took a minute and wrote down the expenditures for this. And let's start with what the doors were gonna cost me. I'm not gonna mention the company's name, but I told them exactly what I wanted, what we got laying here. But it had been built out of aluminum, and it only been about 2.5 inches thick, where these are 4 inches thick. I've increased my insulation value. I got a quote for $12,500, plus North Carolina sales tax. There's another almost $900. So you're looking at $13,400 is what these two doors laying here would have cost me to go pick up. Let's go over what they cost Matthew and I to build. From tie at Top Tier Fabrication. We got $1,857 worth of square tubing and sheet stock. And I didn't think about it when I was there, but we was at Spartanburg the other day getting some argon, and stopped by H&R Metal and picked up a piece of 1/4 inch by 8 inch by 20 foot sheet stock. That was another $100. We went to Welder Supply House. Like I said, we used 2 bottles of argon and a roll of 035 wire. That was $211. Tractor Supply was paint and various supplies, another $216. And then Amazon for the hinges and the seals that we're going to need was another $295. For a grand total of $3,680. We got 84 man hours in it, which is more than I wanted, but still, at $3,580, we're still $10,000 to the good, and we built it in a week. I don't know how you do math, but where I went to school, whether you make $10,000 or you save $10,000, you still earned it. So I consider this a win for Matthew and I, as well as you got to see the journey on YouTube. I'm not going to assign a value to man hours, because we could have been sitting in a house watching TV, or should have been milling lumber, which we got to get back to today and tomorrow. That being said, we thank you for watching. I enjoyed it, but I'm ready to get back to sawmilling. I'm not a fabricator by trade by any means. It's fun to do, but I prefer milling. We appreciate you watching our channel. If you would, please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll pick this series back up, installing the doors and getting them ready to go. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and we'll see you back at the mill. Okay guys, there's both our doors sitting outside. We had to get them moved out tonight because tomorrow is back to sawmilling. We got to do something besides metal work. Okay, it's pretty late. That's gonna be it today guys. Have a good day. We'll see you back at the mill.